Hello? Yep. Hello, and welcome to today's Torah portion. Before I get started, I must say a blessing. Blessed art thou, Adonai, the new King of the universe, who has sanctified us with his commandments, commanded us to gird ourselves with the words of Torah. Please, Adonai, having seen the words of your Torah in our mouths and the mouths of all the people of Israel, may we and our offspring, the offspring of your people, the householders, may we all together know your name and study your Torah for its sake, fulfilling your desire. Blessed you, Adonai, who teaches Torah to his people Israel. Blessed are you, Adonai, the new King of the universe, who chose us from all the nations and gave us Torah. Blessed are you, Adonai, giver of the Torah. May Adonai bless you and keep watch over you. May Adonai make his presence to none you, may be kind to you. May Adonai bestow favor on you and grant you peace. Today's read is Ezekiel 45:16 through 46:18. All the people of the land shall be obliged to give this offering to the prince in Israel. It shall be the prince's duty to furnish the burnt offerings, grain offerings, drink offerings at the feast, the new moons, and the Sabbaths. All the appointed feasts of the house of Israel he shall provide the sin offerings, grain offerings, burnt offerings, and peace offerings to make atonement on behalf of the house of Israel. Thus says Yahweh Elohim, in the first month, on the first day of the month, you shall take a bull from the herd without blemish, and purify the sanctuary. The priest shall take some of the blood of the sin offering, and put it on the doorposts of the temple, the four corners of the ledge of the altar, and the posts of the gate of the inner court. You shall do the same on the seventh day of the month, for anyone who has sinned through error or ignorance. So you shall make atonement for the temple. In the first month, on the 14th day of the month, you shall celebrate the feast of the Passover, and for 7 days unleavened bread shall be eaten on that day. The prince shall provide for himself and for all the people of the land a young bull for a sin offering. And on the 7th day of the festival he shall provide as a burnt offering to Yahweh 7 young bulls and 7 rams without blemish on each of the 7 days, and a male goat daily for a sin offering. And he shall provide as a grain offering an ephah for each bull, an ephah for each ram, and a hin of oil to each ephah. In the 7th month, on the 15th day of the month, and for the 7 days of the feast, he shall make the same provision for sin offerings, burnt offerings, and grain offerings, and for the oil. Thus says Yahweh Elohim, the gate of the inner court that faces east shall be shut on the 6 working days, but on the 7th day it shall be opened, and on the day of the new moon it shall be opened. The prince shall enter by the vestibule of the gate from outside, and shall take his stand by the post of the gate. The priest shall offer his burnt offering and the peace offerings, and he shall worship at the threshold of the gate. Then he shall go out, but the bull shall not be shut. But the gate shall not be shut until morning. The people of the land shall bow down at the entrance of the gate before Yahweh on the Sabbaths and on the new moons. The burnt offerings that the prince offers to Yahweh on the 7th day shall be 6 lambs without blemish, and a ram without blemish. And the grain offerings with the ram shall be an ephah, and the grain offerings with the lamb shall be as much as he is able, together with a hin of oil to each ephah. On the day of the new moon, he shall offer a bull from the herd without blemish, and 6 lambs, and a ram, which shall be without blemish. As a grain offering he shall provide an ephah with the bull, and an ephah with the ram, and with the lambs as much as he is able, together with a hin of oil to each ephah. When the prince enters, he shall enter by the vestibule of the gate, and he shall go out by the same way. When the people of the land come before Yahweh at the appointed feast, he who enters by the north gate to worship shall go out by the south gate. He who enters by the south gate shall go out by the north gate. No one shall enter by the way of the gate by which he entered, but each shall go out straight ahead. When they enter, the prince shall enter with them, and when they go out, he shall go out. At the feast and at the appointed festival, the grain offering with the young bull shall be an ephah, with the ram an ephah, and with the lambs as much as one is able to give, together with a hin of oil to an ephah. When the prince provides a freewill offering, either a burnt offering or a peace offering, as a freewill offering to Yahweh, the gate facing east shall be open for him, and he shall offer his burnt offering or his peace offerings, as he does on the Sabbath day. Then he shall go out, and after he is gone out, the gate shall be shut. You shall provide a lamb a year old without blemish for a burnt offering to Yahweh daily. Morning by morning you shall provide it. And you shall provide a grain offering with it, morning by morning, on the 6th day an ephah. 1/6 of an ephah. And on the 3rd, and 1/3 of a hin of oil to moisten the flour, as a grain offering to Yahweh. This is a perpetual statute. Thus the lamb and the meal offering and the oil shall be provided morning by morning for a regular burnt offering. Thus says Yahweh Elohim, if the prince makes a gift to any one of his sons as his inheritance, it shall belong to his sons. It is their property by inheritance. But if he makes a gift out of his inheritance to one of his servants, it shall be his to the year of liberty. Then it shall revert to the prince. Surely it is his inheritance. It shall belong to his sons. The prince shall not take any of the inheritance of the people, thrusting them out of their property. He shall give his sons their inheritance out of his own property, so that none of my people shall be scattered from his property. Blessed art thou, Adonai, the King of the universe, who gives the Torah of truth and set everlasting life in our midst. Blessed art thou, Adonai, giver of the Torah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah me'vei shalom, natan v'tikenu. Baruch atah Adonai natin ha'torah. I hope you all have a great night and a fantastic tomorrow.